You know, the best formula to grow is a simple one. It's recommitting. You recommit to your spiritual life, you recommit to the people around you in your life, you know. No matter where you have reached, now hard you worked, you think you have done some fantastic progress, and you walk in strides, you still have to recommit. Because you'll always come to a level, you know. There's always another glass ceiling which needs to be broken. And there's only one way to break it, is to recommit. You recommit yourself to whatever is in your life, to whatever is giving you life, you know, to the people that you love in your life. You have to recommit. You can't be self-satisfied at your achievements. That is really the danger of people who stop growing. We get self-satisfied, you know, or we have done so hard, we have worked so hard, now it's time to just sit on our laurels. You can't do that if you really want to grow. You have to take it a step further. You have to tighten your belt a little bit more. That's how you get, you know, your foundation stronger. You see where you are still lacking, you know, where you are allowing yourself all these leeways, and you tighten the belt a little bit. The first thing that will happen, you'll feel your foundation stronger, which will allow your heart to open. You'll be less threatened. You have a deeper foundation. You're less threatened to open, and you can open, and open, and open, and you can connect, and connect, and connect, you know? But unless you do that, unless you recommit yourself daily, you'll come to a, you know, to a ceiling. There'll be a glass ceiling or a wood ceiling or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. You have to break, it has to be broken. Our level has to be broken continuously. Otherwise we're just going to bask in our own greatness, and that's of course ridiculous, you know. We need to break our level daily. Everything that was yesterday, that was so fantastic, has to be broken down today. Otherwise you are stuck in the past, you know. You are crystallized. And you can't be crystallized doing spiritual work. Because you can fool everybody, you can't fool yourself. And of course you can't fool the energies. You can't be crystallized. And to do it, you have to recommit daily. The tendency is not to do it because, you know, we want some peace and quiet, we want to enjoy. Well, that's true. But enjoying is recommitting, you know. Having the strength to break down this wonderful place you are in, you know. It's amazing satisfaction. And that's why you have people that you have to go deeper to, you know. Love them in a different way. Try other ways of loving the people in your life, you know. You'll see wonders that happen. Excuse me. I do it every day. I'm just such a curious person. Every day I try to love people in my life differently. I try, you know, I'm like a crazy, you know, some scientist, you know, I try. But it's all for the best. You try, you use people in a good way, not in a bad way. And it's the wonders that happen, you know. When you come, you approach people in a different way, with your heart open. Boy, how they respond to it. It's miraculous how people respond if you come to them with a different way of loving them, you know? It's just incredible what happens suddenly. People react immediately. Because deep inside, everybody wants that. We all want to be loved, we all want to love others, you know. That is our nature, that is our true nature. To love and be loved. And any way we can do it works, you know? And we have to be creative. I call this a true creativity. Everything else, you know, it's okay. This is a true creativity. Love another person in a deeper way. Love them the way they need to be loved, not the way you want to love them. And people have to be loved differently, you know? You have to look and assess the reality of a situation and then love people according to what they need, what they can get. When I was younger, I loved everybody the same, you know, just pour on them. Then I realized sometimes just people run away. Nobody wants to be showered with your love when they're not ready for it, you know? You love people according to where they are, to what they need. Some people can accept everything and take in a lot. Other people just can take it in strides, very small pieces every now and then, you know? So you become a conscious human being, and you put your ego aside, and you love people the way they need to be loved. Otherwise, it's all your ego. You know, you love them because, oh, you're such a big, loving person. But you have to recommit daily. Doing it once a year, once a month, it doesn't work. You have to recommit daily. Because the crust that settles in is strong, and he does it fast, you know. It's very, very intricate human relationship. And what he does inside us. Can you please move so I can see you? Thank you. It's very intricate, you know. You just need to love, to see people where they are at and give them what they need. Otherwise it's your ego again, or playing games, you know. It's very hard to take and give less than pour everything you have and flood somebody with your love. Not everybody wants to be flooded. Not everybody can take it. So you give them some, you know. And then you see some people can take more. You love them more. It's fun, you know. And every now and then you get somebody, no matter how much you give them, they'll take. And they want more. Then it's really wonderful. But it's not like that all the time. You know? You know, I always check and recheck myself. Because I know how tricky the ego is. What it does to us in such subtle ways, you know? Especially when we think we are smarter than it. There's only one way to stop that from happening, and it is to open unconditionally, not to listen to the voices inside. You just open. Not listening to yourself saying, I am better than that, I'm above this, I shouldn't do that. You just open. When your ego starts talking and telling you how wonderful you are, and how much you have done and achieved, and now you are better, you don't need this, you don't need that, then for me it's the first sign that I do need it. You know? And I always keep on, you know, telling this story, which happened to me many, many years ago. After washing dishes every night for 20, 30 people, as part of my sadhana, I got tired finally. And I came to the person who was in charge and said, look, I can't wash dishes anymore. I've done it. I'm free. I'm free of it. So he told me a sentence I'll never forget. He said, if you're really free of it, you wouldn't be mind doing it. And boy, did it go deep inside me. When you're free of something, you don't mind doing it. It's true, you know? And then when something has to leave you, it just goes away organically. So you can't really be free of things unless you're really doing them with love, doing them with real devotion. How can you get free? What you did, you expressed your ego in a situation and you remove yourself from a situation. That's what people do, that's what couples do all the time. They want to get free of each other. You don't get free by separating and divorcing. You get free by embracing more. You know, that's how you get free. You want to get free of another person? Take them inside more, deeper, you know? Not push them away. That's not freedom. That's rejection. And the same energy will come back to you. a different face, but it'll come back. If you really deeply want to get free, you tell the person, no, come, share my bed, share my life, come even deeper into me. That's real freedom. Otherwise, what you have is putting your will on a situation. Maybe you'll get physical freedom, but inside you are a prisoner. Nothing has changed. And I do it on myself. Whenever I feel that thing coming in me, I'm tired of that, I'm tired of this person, I'm tired of that, why do I need that? And my head starts giving me all these wonderful excuses to get out. What I do, I get in deeper. That's what I do. And it works for me. It gives me a stronger foundation. When my foundation gets stronger, my heart can open wider. Very simple. It's all about tightening the belt, getting a deeper foundation. And the deeper you can go in there, the more heartfelt you will become. And then there's more Shakti to be gotten. But you need to, in almost a way, trick yourself, you know? The Tibetans call spiritual work like sports. You really trick yourself. Because we are walking idiots, you know? We have an ego that's constantly fooling us. A mind that's constantly telling us all kinds of stories. How good we are, how free we are of this. We don't need this person, we don't have. And the reality is that we need everyone. God is everyone. There's no one that we don't need. That's again our head working on us. We need everyone in our life. And the way to get free is to go deeper into them. But then it's like a butterfly in your hands, you know? When they want to go and they want to leave, they can leave. If not, they can stay for the rest of your life. Why not? You know? Because you're supposed to be a servant of this energy, a servant of God. A servant doesn't kick away people. You know? A servant serves. That's what a servant does. He or she serves. And you serve by embracing. So freedom is opening and accepting, not walking away from a situation and saying, now I'm free. I've done it enough, I'm free. That's not freedom. That's your head telling you stories again. Excuse me. Before we have a class, does anybody have a question they would like to ask? You'll do me a great favor if you come closer, because I can't see much. Thank you.